What is up, guys? This is Cobb, and I hope you guys are ready to witness something incredible. Might be the longest game of Mechabellum I've ever seen. I can't confirm that because I don't actually want to spoil for myself just how many rounds are in this game. And yeah, it doesn't have the ingredients for a game that should go long. We're expecting the replay here of Mr. Limbo, Sir Limbo rather, you gotta get his title in there. Quick supply specialist with a steel ball aggressive opener. How the hell does this game go? I usually scout ahead to like around 6, around 7 or something when I'm reviewing replays, just to check out how things are going. You know, is the game worth me casting on the channel, all of that kind of stuff. I have limited time, you know what I'm saying? I gotta vet the replays a little bit. I click on, if I click on these round options down here, I could have scouted ahead to like round 11 or something, and I wouldn't have spoiled that much. Let's just put it that way, man, because the list went on. Like I said, I didn't scout ahead too much to where I could actually see where the game ends, but let's just see how the hell this absolute slobber knocker of a game begins to pan on out. And I guess we'll go ahead and speed on through the first round, given that the tower here is basically screwed for blue, so it looks like a successful steel ball rush for Mr. Limbo. What specialist is he going up against? He's actually going up against Sabertooth. Okay. Has anybody been trying out the Sabertooth, like new-ish Sabertooth tech on the Sabertooth, where they gain guns on the sides of the tank? How good is that against like anti-aggro and stuff? I've never seen a replay when somebody's actually gone for that before, and I've been itching to, like, seeing like a good carry-style Sabertooth with just cannons on all sides, you know, 2 or 3 Sabertooths max teched out, just absolutely eviscerating. Maybe the tech just sucks. Either way, man, Sir Limbo here with some options in the form of maybe even the Wasps, or, well, the Phoenixes would feel like more standard, I suppose. Ooh, goes for the Fire Badgers. Okay. Are these gonna be flanking Fire Badgers? Oh, we're gonna have, okay, all right, on the other side. Okay, I was gonna say maybe like a pack of Fire Badgers over here, maybe, or just flank it on this side and just continue the push and just completely screw over this tower. A little bit surprised to not see the Wasp combo come up with the Steel Balls. Steel Ball Wasp is kind of like just a slightly tweaked take on, wow, that's early range. It's like a tweak take on the whole Steel Ball Mustang combo, but the flank plays are coming in huge here. Regrettably, this makes it extremely tough for me to cast the replay just because there's so much going on, and in fact, the Steel Ball's actually getting sold off already from Mr. Limbo, and then he's going to mass recruit up extra pack of crawlers. Are we going to go more standard over here with the crawlers? No, we're not. They're also going to go on the flank. Okay. It's an absolute flank fiesta. If the replay goes on and gets a little bit too chaotic with all of the flanking action, I might... Oh my god, that poor Arclight over here, dude. That Sabertooth is gonna chunk. I tend to just focus on one flank more than the other if things get a bit too chaotic as the replay goes on. But hell, let's see how things go. Something tells... Oh, the Marksman is... Oh, the Marksman latches. Yeah, there's no units over here that are actually gonna draw the Marksman away from the Fire Badgers on this side, so, a little bit unfortunate. They might start to cause problems, like become a thorn in blue's side as later rounds go on, but this time, it's going to be with the double Sabertooth drop and the flanking Wasps of his own on the side of blue that are able to crack Limbo's base exceptionally quickly this time. And you got to imagine that the tables are fit to turn now. Nothing really left standing on Limbo's surviving units that can deal with the Sabertooths, and so it feels like that's going to be kind of all she wrote, and that's to say nothing of the Wasps, of course, which the Wasps are running no elite Marksman action, but they are still running the jump drive. Okay. Me personally, I always get really spooked when I see Wasps have a good opening round. Okay, they didn't quite get a level 2, actually, but when they get like a level 2 instantly, I see they've got jump drive and elite Marksman, I start, oh god, it's one of those games, you know. There's going to be these Wasps changing position every single round, farming levels, elite Marksman. Do I go into Mustangs to counter them, even though there's only one pack of Wasps, you know? Like, how much do I commit to countering a single packet of Wasps, you know? Okay, the jump drive is going to come out, and so blue is actually committing to holding on to these Wasps. He's going to use them to help deal with his flanks. And so, well, I guess I can see how this game is going on a little bit longer now with Limbo giving up on the Steel Balls so quickly, even though they had a pretty successful round 1, I think. And going into the range and the Arclights instead, just more indicative of like shifting over to a more standard strategy. I've got to say, the Acolytes should be able to get quite a lot done here. They do have anti-aircraft ammunition as well. As a possible tech option they can go into if blue goes into more air units. Elite Marksman as well, also available for the Acolytes too. They're all just like a millimeter away from levels. Okay, apart from this guy, we got clapped by the Sabertooth, I guess. Okay, man. How are these guys doing on the fast side also? Alright. So, maybe not a sell on the Wasps this round for Limbo. God. Takes me so long to get over like throat infections, chest infections and stuff, man. It's not even funny. It's been weeks. I'm still having to pause to cough. Either way, man, the flanks continuing to get fleshed out on the side of good old Limbo, and the Stangs are just being commanded to, I love this from Blue, getting commanded to just run for their lives and sort of strafe away from the fire badges on this far side to give the Marksman just the space and room that he needs to sort of take care of business over here. Meanwhile, though, the huge incendiary bomb drop is, of course, going to do tremendous work, just isolating the crap out of the poor Acolytes, who are going to start to get a little bit smashed. I mean, yeah, they're both going to go down to the fire. They take way too much tickle damage from the Marksmen, who are on the approach. Sabertooth still having an absolute field day on the far right flank. And we're going to see some carry Sabertooth action. This is the tech I'm talking about, by the way. For carry Sabertooths, the secondary armament. Get like that. Get plus range, you know. I mean, that's it, really. But and they just have like a giga carry Sabertooth. I don't know. I feel like it could be hilarious. Maybe that tech just sucks. Intensive training, quite early to grab that. Subsidized Marksman, also potentially an option for Blue. Intensive training comes out for Limbo. Intensive training for both players, actually. Alright. Alright. It's fine, I think. I think that's fine. I would have been tempted personally where I Blue. I would have been tempted, but oh my god, we just put 2 levels into the one Acolyte here. So I'm guessing Elite Marksman going to come out pretty soon on the Aki boys. Additional flanks coming out from Blue as well. More Sabertooths, still trusting in those suckers, which I don't know if that's actually the best option right now, to be fair. Seeing that like at least one upgrade was available on the one Aki, the steel balls have been getting sold off. Limbo actually throws a bit of a curveball here by upgrading on these steel balls, not selling them off just yet. I guess just trying to like stem the bleed a bit and just start winning games again. Anyways, I would have been very tempted going into the Marksman, slam down some Fangs, and then eventually look at potentially going like Shooting Squad, Barrier Fangs or something in future rounds. Barrier Fangs are a little bit more annoying for Acolytes to deal with, you know? I don't know. Also, Marksman completely outgun enemy Acolytes like this, and so as long as you're winning the chaff battle, if Elite Marksman Acolytes do come out from red, you at least have the Marksman answer. You've got like that range superiority, that sniper superiority, you know? So the other Sabertooth that comes out is actually just to deal with the flanking fire badges, who are placed on the front line and so going to be very tough to protect. But Limbo's not giving up yet. He's diversifying into Fangs on his little bottom left flank here that he's got going on. The oil spill going to come down, slow the crap out of the steel balls. Alright, still just a level 1 Marksman over here. Now we're having to deal with level 2 steel balls, so they will be able to punch their way through the building pretty quickly. And with the building debuff up, how much can we get done over here now? The answer is nothing. It's one bloody Acolyte, dude. He's doing what he can to just sort of ping off some of the Stangs before he inevitably goes down, but now these steel balls have a hell of a lot to get done. The levels on these steel balls might have actually won the game, by the way. We have one steel ball here that's alive on just like -6 health or something. Like it's just defying the laws of physics. Second building dies at a very good time before most of Blue's army actually get into range. They're just really now starting to enter effective range. Particularly useful for the steel balls, who have to get the Sabertooths dead and just these big heavy hitters dead to minimize the amount of damage that Sir Limbo is taking this round. So if we go ahead and speed things along a bit, I think they are just going to get everything just about dead. Not quite on the other Sabertooth. Okay. Trickles of damage, man. Trickles of damage. Laser sight comes out. Another sticky oil bomb for Blue. The guy's saying, you know what, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. His oil bomb drops, his incendiary bomb drops. They've been doing a hell of a lot of work in these early rounds, so why the hell not? Are we going to say that he's wrong? He just have a couple of levels on these Marksman boys right now, though. I'm a little bit surprised not seeing more techs come out on these guys. There it is. Meanwhile, still just doubling down on the flanks here on Limbo's side with actually extra steel balls coming out just to be a huge thorn in the side, I guess, of the Sabertooth and the Arclight over here. They do have plus range. They should be able to latch on the Sabertooth before the crawlers get into range to disrupt. Meanwhile, that intensive trading also starting to accrue a bit of value as well, though, on the side of Limbo, man. With these Arclights still steadily farming levels, we've got one stuck at level 1 here, but we've got a level 3, we've got another level 3 over now on the far flank. We're going to see some carry Arclight action here. It's got to be the way. It's got to be, actually, because if the game goes on forever, that means that you're relying on very, very cheap units with just, like, a lot of upgrades to carry you into the late game. But when you win a round, you deal, like, 100 damage. That's, like, the only thing I can think. So, I guess there's got to be some carry Arclight action. Okay. Okay, so the Mustangs are running away from the now sold fire badges. And what was that? That was Elite Marksman coming out on the Arclights right at the very end of the round just now. And so one level 3 up here, one level 3 on this side as well. Our Arky boy over on this far side, not really long for this world, but the increased range is going to make it just a wee bit safer, delay the rate at which the wasps are getting to connect on it, and so dealing all kinds of damage and just honestly chunking the hell out of a lot more chaff units this round than it got to in the prior round. That said, Blue strikes back, Limbo's entire army debuffed. I don't think the steel balls are going to get a whole lot done this time. Will they even get the other Marksman dead all up and over here? I don't think so. Before the Stangs come in and decide to take care of business. But now, the increased range on this Arky, the increased levels on this Arky, with the building dying here, does it have a shot at taking down the level 2 Sabertooth? Sabertooth's right now by far the biggest rivals to what Limbo's got going on. Look at the Fangs taking care of business against the Wasps, man. Coming in hugely, hugely clutch. And the Arclights are going to get to farm yet more experience. This goddamn Arclight has done nothing, by the way. Can I just say, this guy right here is like... I don't even know what. This guy right here is like... Nah, still don't even know what, man. Whatever, it's carrying and the other one's just doing nothing. How did it even get any experience? It comes in and just gets the assist kill? It doesn't even deserve that rank. Get rid of him. Ooh. Okay, so Ridens are an option. I'm a little surprised Blue wouldn't opt into the Wraith and just plonk it right here on his flank. You know, there's so many units committed here. You could easily go Wraith, get like plus range, or even just straight into floating artillery, and just not worry about this flank for pretty much the rest of the game. Like, be pretty much good. It's a level 3 Wraith, you know. So it would be kind of good to go. Opts into the Raiden instead, which I love for the spectacle. Meanwhile, Limbo going into the front line fortress. Does have Elite Marksman, no launcher overload. Is this going to be a Fang producing fortress maybe in future? Like a front line of forts, 1 or 2 packs of Fangs in front of them, that kind of deal. Fang shields, Fang production. That could maybe be a thing that we're going for here. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So we're going for the flanking fortress with nothing to protect it in front of it, by the way. Ooh, kind of dicey, quite risky. I mean, a correctly positioned melting point always gets the latch on this instantly at the very start of the round. A little bit tough, a little bit rough, but then again, maybe Sir Limbo's just thinking, you know what, I'm just going to try and win this game here and now before Blue has any chance to respond. He's had enough, he just wants this game to be over. Additional Raiden come down right at the very last minute with some borrowed money from Blue, by the way. Meanwhile, more levels, now a rank 5 Arclight at the center here, and a whole bunch of Marksmen coming down as well from Limbo, so starting to go into like a little bit of a mix of Arclight and Marksman units. We'll see how those shape up after the fact. Meanwhile, his units are being a little bit clapped on the far side, all up and over here. Arclight doing what it can. Building does die, and so the Arclight will actually be able to get one of the Sabertooths dead, which is a huge, huge deal in terms of experience. Earns itself a level right away, all up and over there. As for our rank 5 Arky in the middle, also clapping cheeks. He's going to get the rank 2 Arky dead real quick before our building dies. Is there enough chaff all up and over here, though, to buy enough time for our rank 5 Arclight to live? We're going to know very, very soon. It looks like there is. And now we have the Marksman units to counteract the Raidens. Pretty saucy, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, I thought our Arclight was actually going to live there for just a moment. Okay, man, okay. So the Raiden's getting some work done, but not a stupendous amount by any stretch. I still feel like kind of more defensive Wraith might have been a little bit of a better option for blue. And now we're just waiting for the Marksman boy to... oh my god, he gets fried! That was the biggest... Dude. Okay, yeah, the range enhancement. Alright. That goddamn split fire was clutch, dude. Alright. Wow, so Limbo takes 400 damage. I feel like he must have thought to himself, man, I got this round, you know. Wow, Limbo passes on the advanced targeting system. Even with Marksman and Arkies, that's a bit surprising. Meanwhile, Blue is going to go into advanced targeting. Maybe expecting Limbo to as well, so he's just thinking he's got to match his text. But Limbo got himself other ideas. Now at this point, by the way, has 2 intensive trainings up and running. Lovely, beautiful. Great, especially when you're running just obviously Elite Marksman Arclights. Very, very cheap to upgrade. Now just spending the free upgrades as well on the Marksmen, who do also have Elite Marksman and Assault Mode Marksman ready to rock and roll. Oh my god. Dude, are we going to see some crazy frontline Marksman action? And there goes the melting point, by the way. Most predictable player of 2025 so far. To see the melting point come down all up and over here. Best counter to this would be to, like, for Limbo to preempt this and think, you know what? This fortress, it's got nothing at all to protect it. Almost definitely a melting point's coming down, right? With a little bit of chaff to protect it, even, in this case. Surely you could predict this and go ahead and just sell that off, you know what I'm saying? Get all of that cash back. I don't know where it would go. All that money that you earn, would you just go straight into Elite Marksman? On your Marksman units? I'll tell you, having the double intensive training up is quite spooky. Oh my god, dude, we are gonna see Assault Mode Marksman. They're coming in on the flank as well just now. And an extra one also in the middle, I believe. This guy was also just placed. Okay, I'm gonna focus mostly on this flank, I think. There's a hell of a lot of chaos going on over here as well, but that's okay. Oh my god, look at those cheeky steel balls, by the way, on this far side. They just zap down the rank 2 Sabertooth right away. But either way, man, building fit to drop instantly again on this far left side. Now have range enhancement on the Marksman as well, and so they are going to more than be a match for the Raidens on this far side at this time. Fort on a mission is going to wear off just as these guys enter the fire and the flames, which, you know, is like to happen. With a couple more shots, can they get out of the fire and the flames in time? I don't think so, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe this one guy can take care of business. Never mind. That's what remains of him. Only his gun remains. And whatever part, like his abdomen or something that's rolling around there. Ooh. Man, we need like a blood and gore expansion pack. From Mechabellum, dude. Convert all of the units into bio units, man. Let's go. What would the steel balls be? I don't know, like giant armadillos or something. Let's just get creative with it, you know. But, ooh, that would be saucy, man. A gore-spattered Warhammer 40k-esque kind of battlefield, you know? Let's do it, man. Electromagnetic Impact comes out from Limbo. Just going to drop the nuts just here. Does actually sell off... I love how there's just a crater where the fortress was. That's how bad it did last round. It turned into soot. That's what we're looking at right now. Nah, it just gets itself sold off. Okay. Well, we didn't get that many levels to spend into the Marksman just now. In this round, we do have a rank 6 Arclight kind of brewing in the middle. These cheeky steel balls over here, dude. I'm a little bit... Actually, I'm quite impressed at the placement of the steel balls, to be honest. To go from selling off some of the starter steel balls, ooh, as the big Elite Marksman comes out, selling off some of the starter steel balls into picking up range and then flanking with the suckers, and then dropping them very, very cheekily on the front line over here for just some quick snipes, you know? Definitely keeping Blue guessing. Again, I'm a little bit worried by the levels going into the steel balls. I'm not sure how necessary it is. Like a level 1 steel ball can kill a level 3 melting point in a few seconds if they get to latch, and so it's more about like positioning and protecting them, you know, than levels necessarily on steel balls, especially in the late game. Like, does it matter if they're rank 2, rank 3 steel balls? Is that extra like 5,000 health per ball really going to help that much? Probably not, like, as you enter it. I mean, we're round 8 already, for Christ's sake, you know. Either way, man, lots of levels going in on the Marksman on account of the intensive training. So it's a rank 6 Marksman and a rank 6 Arclight all up and over here just now. Zoom in just a little bit. There's extra flanking Wasp. The Wasp are going to be re-flanked with the Blue over here, man. So the building on Sir Limbo's top right... Probably not long for this world, but Look at the damage coming out from these guys. Their giant killing capabilities, absolutely remarkable. Melting point right here on blue side, almost definitely got to be sold. I don't really see any other option. He's just got to sell it off now. Like, it's just not going to be doing enough for him. Big Chin Lightning's here with the building debuff, though. I got to come in from the right and just absolutely clap the hell out of these marksmen. We still have a couple of, like, high-level marksmen left. Okay, well, one rank 2. One rank 6 with a little bit of chaff in the mix. Might be enough to take care of business against the level 3 Raiden over here. Certainly enough to swat the rest of the wasps out of the sky. For whom nobody feels sympathy, because wasps are just the most disgraceful creature on the planet. And lovely. We managed to deal like 104 damage. It's like round 9, by the way. What the hell, man? Okay. Stormcallers, potentially? I mean, rank 4 Stormies? Like for blue, I mean, just to clarify. It could be pretty damn good with range. For just taking out the Neds, you know? Taking out the Akis, taking out the Marksman. Phoenixes could do a similar-ish job. Limbo's going in with the Overlord. He does have Photon Emission available as well. Ooh, could this be the beginning of like a Photon Emission rush with Assault Marksman? Perhaps? Actually, I'm becoming more and more doubtful that we're going to get to see Assault Marksman come out on these guys now. I feel like they're doing very, very well, and they actually need the range against the Raidens, you know? It's, like, quite important that they're not just, like, walking into super, super close range. We also have Electromag available for Blue's Arclights as well, which could really, really shut down Assault Mode Marksman, so we might not get to see it. Wow, the triple drop of level 2 Mustangs? Wow, dude. Explosive ammo and range enhancement. With the Acolytes on the field, a little bit dicey, but wow, dude. Limbo might just have this, like, just have the read on this. As Shielded Fangs start to come down, freshly recruited as well for Blue. Going into basically their worst nightmare in form of the splash damage Stangs. Very, very nice. I kind of felt like those were picked up mostly just to help kill off some of the crawlers and most importantly, keep these wasps under wraps. And they're going to be a lot more effective than Sir Limbo was expecting. Just now, look at these steel balls still getting the latch on that Sabertooth, man. I mean, before they all get swatted, obviously, but... yeah, basically all of the chaff is dead and the wasps take catastrophic casualties on this far right side now, before the Mustangs eventually go down. Pretty gosh darn fortunate. Very, very nice. The range on these marksmen is absolutely disgraceful now, dude. This guy basically sitting in the lobby of the research center, picks up his gun and just 360 no-scopes the research center, or rather the command center, I suppose, for the side of Blue. And this time it's actually a pretty solid victory, with Limbo taking the W on the right flank for the first time in like 7 rounds. Big deal, man. Dude, those Mustangs were a huge, huge swing. I don't know how much of that was getting like a crazy read on the Fangs, or was coincidental. Are we going to go for like 1 billion intensive trainings here, dude? We've already got 2. Oh my god, of course we do. Of course we do, dude. We had to, right? Man, I need a goddamn haircut. My fringe is invading my face. It's getting bad, man. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, that's neither here nor there, though. Look at all the levels come out on the Acolytes, man. We're sitting in a rank 7 Aki now. How's this Marksman doing? Rank 4. A rank 9. Oh my god, we just have a max level Marksman. No wonder this guy's getting all kinds of... he can actually basically shoot the command center for Blue from where he is standing at the start of the round. Alright, man. Not bad. I'd still love to see the Assault Mode Marksman button get pushed. I didn't even notice last round, by the way, because there was so much going on. Oh my god. Oh, we can't go Assault Mode Marksman now, dude. That just rules it out. The Electromag is already on the field with crazy bounce attack Raidens and a hell of a lot of them. We're also going to do a very, very good job at killing off the Stangs as well, by the way. Just in this many numbers of Raidens on this flank now, they should be able to do a pretty saucy job at taking care of these Stangs. That said, I still think the Stangs get most of the chaff dead on this top side before they eventually do go down, I think. Looks like it. I mean, even with the huge chain lightning zap attacks, which looks so impressive, by the way. Looks so cool. Torched so many at once, dude. But just matter though, the damage is done. Like, at that point, the Mustangs have done their job. Just get all of that chaff dead ASAP, and if you've got the superior Marksman, then you're going to get the job done. Oh my god, they're going to get this thing dead quickly. They do indeed. Just as I think the building died as those bullets were mid-flight. Pretty fortunate stuff as we enter into a round 11, which is as far as I know, is like as far as the game goes. Orbital Javelin. We got a saucy spot here for a potential Javelin, but Limbo disagrees. He goes into the shield airdrop. An underground threat, really? I feel like we could double tap. Like, Orbital Javelin here would hit both of these guys, right? If you put it just in the middle. I mean, that would be like a more unexpected Javelin to place, whereas the Melting Point... I'm a little bit surprised the Melting Point still hasn't been sold, honestly. From Blue, but there you go. Oh my god, look at how many Stangs are coming down, dude. Is this just to cover the flanks? From the potential... Well, the very, very likely, let's say... crawler drop. It looks like it is. Super far positioned back. These guys are going to be staggered in, effectively function as chaff and anti-air units. They've also got anti-air at the same time as a couple of frontline armored Wraith come down from Blue, which I do love, these Wraith units, by the way. In fact, some of these Stangs, because of the increased range against air units with area specialization, I wonder if some of these Stangs are actually going to latch on these Wraiths instead of the chaff here. This might actually be like 10,000 IQ. They could be a little bit further forwards, I think. Just a little smidgen further forwards. But okay, man. Alright. I mean, let's see how it pans out. Shields dropping down all over the place. Also, Fort on a mission coming down as well. And the flanking crawlers should be dealt with the Stangs without too many problems. But look at this dude. Look at how many Stangs are distracted by these Wraiths, man. Fire all over the place on the ground. That does a pretty good job of chunking away at the chaff anyway, as the final crawlers begin to arrive on in. But this time, Blue doing a wee bit better on that far right flank. Got to be a little bit of a concern for Sir Limbo, as his Stangs are just still paralyzed, even at this point, attacking into the rank 3 Wraith with armor. Not really getting a whole lot of anything done, and with building debuff, it's taking forever to get the building down on this far left side, even with a rank 9 elite marksman, as it were. What can they get done now? All of a sudden, they're looking very, very exposed indeed. They got some crappy little Stang units here that they've got to deal with before they can begin to chunk the really important boys. And again, these are electromag guys. They're going to limit the range and the damage of these marksmen as soon as they land a single tap on these nerds. And so they've got to bring them down quickly. Marksmen doing what they can. Oh my god. Are the Wraiths going to get distracted by a building here? Oh, they are, dude. What are they doing? If you're Blue right now, you are screaming at your monitor. I guarantee Till is frothing at the mouth right now. He cannot believe it. He just took 50 damage, actually 100 damage, that he really shouldn't have taken because of 2 idiotic pilots in his Raidens, dude. A couple of Raidens in his Raidens. Okay, man. Vulcan. All kinds of chaff clear. I mean, it's smart enough. I like the idea-ish. Something to deal with the Marksman, though. Maybe just a wee bit. I mean, god, do you go the Rhinos? They can't really get into, like, self-destruct Rhinos or something. And just plonk them on the front line or something like that. It's actually Limbo in the end who goes for the Rhinos. What's their purpose going to be? To be sold. Okay, yeah. I mean, it had to be, right? We're going to flank in with a surprise Rhino flank on the bottom right side all up and over here. Okay. Mass levels on the Marksman as well now, dude. Ooh, and then they go into the shooting squad. I like that a lot. Is it time for shields on the Fangs now? How many Fang units do we actually have, though, on Sir Limbo's side? We see Elite Marksman come out on the Blue Acolytes now as well. I guess just to try and deal with the Stangs, but these Acolytes are being so outranged and so outleveled at this point, as we see 3 intensive trainings up and running on the side of Limbo. Unsurprising that he's being outleveled. They're just being so outgunned. I'm not sure they're going to be super effective. I do think, however, that the Vulcans going into Incendiary Bomb for Blue could look to slow things down just a little bit. Buy him a wee bit of time. The oil is all going to be set ablaze, which is going to be a huge deal on that far left flank also. Interesting to see how much the Rhino gets done down here in the bottom right, but okay, man. Meanwhile, still things going pretty gosh darn rough for Limbo on his right flank as well. Feels like we're just like missing a Marksman or two over here on this far right side to take care of business. Meanwhile, our boys on the far left are actually going to get to handle the ride before it lands a single tap, and this time get the building kill first and foremost. The levels are just paying off, man. The levels are just getting absolutely out of control on these Marksmen at this stage. Building debuff not lasting long at all. I didn't even see what level this building was actually, but that building debuff didn't last long in the slightest. Oh no, they're dying to their toes in the fire. Oh god, it's a disaster. No! 100 more damage, boys. Just about 19 more rounds, and we're going to get to see the victor of this insane battle. Okay, Amplifying Core, man. It's like a bloody penalty shootout, dude. You take 100 damage, we take 100 damage. Amplifying Core, where's that going to go for blue? Of course, Sir Limbo goes into the 4th intensive training. Oh, God. Alright. Dude, look at the supply coming in every round as well, man. What's this, like 2,000? 2,000-ish supply? Like 2,400 supply something every round now? Ridiculous. Okay. Levels flooding on in. All of the intensive training's already on cooldown. I gotta think that portable shield on the Fangs has gotta be worth it. It's just gotta be. Like, I know the Vulcans are on the field, but they're kind of low level, and they're massively outranged. I'm thinking, like, late arrival Fangs. Like, here. Oh, there's already a pack over here, so, like, maybe another pack here. Maybe even, like, a vertical position pack all the way back here, you know? Late arrival Fangs, once, like, most of the enemy chaff is dead, and once the Vulcans are dead, and all the fire that the Vulcans spew out with the incendiary bombs is going to land on the front line anyway. Like, far away from where these Fangs are going to trickle on in. Shielded Fangs, dude. I'm a huge believer. I feel like they're like a massive swing. It's like a massive swing tech, you know? But okay, the Amplifying Core for blue actually goes on his riding on the far back line. And so let's see what this thing can get done this round. The Rhino now going to get sold off. Love it. Okay, let's zoom on in a wee bit and see what we can get done here, man. Oh, wow, I didn't even realize we had rides on our side as well, going into some electromagnetism range enhancement for the side of Limbo, dude. How the hell did I miss that? See, there's so much going on in this game now. It's just kind of tough to follow. But the big lightning bounce is just looking to disable the tech on the enemy ridings, which they are able to get done. And once again, it's going to be Blue's tower that falls first with these Marksman boys. Just absolutely elite Marksman over here, in the truest sense of the word. Getting the job done. Building debuff lasts exactly 0.3 seconds before these guys are ready to start firing once again. The electromag does land though, so it's going to be up to the guys at the back who are not debuffed to get these guys down. And they are able to get the job done. Holy crap. Oh. Take him down. Lovely. Every casualty is so important when you're only dealing like 300 damage per turn or something. As we enter into round 14. I don't know, dude. Like, what the hell is this video? This video is going to be an absolute marathon, man. This video is ridiculous. Okay. Lightning Storm. Oh, good. Lovely. Yeah, great. That's exactly what I want to see trying to cast this game. Is to have, I don't know, like 40% of the battlefield completely obscured by lightning flashes and clouds. And that's exactly what I need. Just now to keep track. We're just going to focus on one flank. I don't even care, man. Let's just focus on these guys over here. And we'll just, you know, just make Michael Bay sound effects and stuff and use your imagination to paint in the blanks as to what's going on this side. Because this round is going to be absolutely the most obscure piece of Mechabellum casting in the world. And so we're just not even going to try. Not even going to try, man. So the shields do not actually come out on the Fangs for Limbo just yet. I feel like we gotta see him come out. I really do. I feel like the Vulcan Flames is the only good answer to getting those Fangs dead on Tills' entire army. Yeah, he has like the bouncing attacks on the Ridens, but even those, even afflicting Electromag, like it doesn't disable the shield and then do the damage to the Fang. They're still going to be quite inefficient killing off shielded Fangs. And so, hell, I hope that they do make their way onto the battlefield. But hell, what level are these Marksmen now? We got a 7, we got a 9, we got an 8, we got a 6. Man, what a noob. Only level 6, dude. Only rank 6. Get out of here, man. Okay. Oh god, my old PC would actually be on fire right now trying to run this game, but here we go, man. The flank dealt with pretty efficiently on the far left side for blue, but the maximum damage is absolutely ungodly. The fangs are going to arrive in late, walk straight into the fire and the flames, but big Marksman boy, the rank 9, just clapping cheeks on this far side. The damage it's doing even to the rank 5 building is kind of just disgracefully ridiculous in a single shot. Not all it takes to take down the ride, and they're going to get this thing dead. Okay, they are able to bring it down. Very, very limited numbers of absolute Chad Marines left at the stage, though. Oh my god, the building dies. There's just no debuff at all, which is exactly what this big boy was hoping for. Oh, don't let it get an attack, dude. It gets a single attack and is able to take out 2 of the nerds, and this is an Electromag Arclight. Oh my god, dude, it's another 100 damage. Dude, we're gonna be here all night, man. Why did I guess this replay, dude? Why did I do it? Oh god. Oh, stick with me, boys. Watch time on this video is gonna be like 8 minutes and people are gonna start checking out like, man, no way am I sticking around for all this. If you're still watching, I'm glad that we're together for this, boys. Okay. Dude, can I just say how much work the oil splashes and the incendiary bombs have been doing for blue in terms of chaff clear? It's been pretty darn good. He's just not able to match the long-range firepower of red. I almost feel like some siege mode plus range scorpions for blue, some like Omega range scorpions could actually be a pretty darn good answer to these Marksmen at this stage. And no, man. Just a thought. I know that's a hell of a pivot, but at the end of the day, it's round 15, getting like 3k supply per turn or something. Oh my god. We're just going to pump some levels into the... Oh my god. Look at the intensive trainings. We just spam the intensive trainings into a war factory until we run out of cash. It's going to get electromagged instantly. But now you look at it. Are we just trying to force blue or bait blue into going ionization here? On his Raidens? Is that the plan? Ionization reduces the Raiden's attack by 70%. But causes an additional 40% max HP damage. Right now, blue has nothing good to kill this. And with the photon emission as well, this thing is not going to give a damn for quite a while and by quite a bit of time on this far left side. And time is all we need. Firing the flames, again, doing a hell of a lot of work, but the war factory will just now go down, like what, 20 seconds-ish into the round, buying all kinds of time over here, dude. Marksman on our far left side, eventually going to ping down the Raiden, all up and over here as well. Bring down the building, not that it matters, it's like a 1 second debuff, obviously, same as the other side, but it will at least make it so that these Raidens, I think, get stuck attacking this building for just a little bit longer, which could be the difference maker. Oh, Marksman have a hell of a lot to do, man. And this is a super, super high-level Arclight. No, it's not that one. The high-level Arclight actually died, so wasn't able to land any electromags this time. That was just a rank 4 nerd. And so the Marksman on this far side going to take care of business. Now, I'm more interested in what happens with this War Factory in the following round and how blue decides to respond to this. I think the correct play for Sir Limbo is to sell. Just sell it instantly. And let blue chase phantoms, you know what I'm saying? Here we go, man. Here we go. What's gonna happen with this thing? How is blue gonna react? Salimbo commits. He tunnels levels into the factory. Oh my god, 4 intensive trainings into a single factory, dude. What? Wow, dude. Now, is blue gonna make like the big nuts play and go ionization here? Yeah, it reduces your Raiden's attack by a hell of a lot, but that doesn't matter so much when you have like so many high-level Raidens. Who cares? And like most of your opponent's army is like lightweight units anyway. They don't need all of this attack, right? They don't need to be hitting 30,000 damage in a single shot. But the percentage health damage, dude, this is the biggest big chode play I've ever seen coming out from this War Factory, man. You know, screw this flank for a round. We got to see this. 1.2 million health. 4 intensive trainings tunneled into the War Factory instantly. Actually, I don't think it was. I think it got a rank from last round. That was 1. Then it was 2 or 3 intensive trainings this round. Oh my god. Dude, this is insane. This is an insane game. This could actually be the game-winning gambit right here. I'm quite surprised that Blue hasn't done anything to answer it. But here we go. Here we go, man. How much time is it going to buy? Now, there's only 1 Marksman and 1 Acolyte over here that do have all kinds of levels, and they're very, very strong. But what are you really buying time for on this far side? Look at the factory. It's tanking the entire army right now. Oh my god. And the Stangs, more than anything, you're going to be able to take care of most of these air units just now. By the time the War Factory dies, there's just dregs left at the stage, and the Marksman yet lives, meaning that these Rydens are about to drop as well. This could be it right here. If not for the Rydens on the left side now actually taking the W. I didn't pay any attention at all to what the hell happened over here and how Blue was able to turn that one around, but for the first time in many, many rounds, in about 7 or 8 rounds again, he's flipped this far left side. His boy's gonna get stuck. Dude, Blue is screaming at his units, dude. I can't stress that enough, dude. I'd be so angry, dude, at like the target prioritization from these units. Oh, let's go hit the building with 500,000 health and, you know, profit. Dude, Limbo actually loses this round, though. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Wow, advanced power system is interesting. Especially for Blue. Doesn't go for it. Even though he's like severely outranged by Limbo's army, I feel like the move speed on Blue here would have been so much more valuable. Dude, look at this thing. Oh, hang on. Quick cooldown, dude. I didn't even see that we picked up quick cooldown. That's why the intensive trainings are just perpetually ready. Then we go into the launcher overload on the War Factory, which is going to have limited use, I think. Really. But oh my god. Like, what are you actually hitting with that, to be fair? It's gonna go something on it. It's a bloody rank 9 War Factory, you know? That we just 3D printed in like 2 rounds. Oh my god, the melting point comes down, dude. It gets the plus range. Oh, could be a disaster for Mr. Limbo, dude. It's gonna be a disaster. Do we have shielded fangs yet over here, Limbo? Limbo! We have all this ruddy money, and we haven't invested in shielded fangs? Bro. Oh my god. Okay, dude. Alright. Alright, man. Alright. Many levels coming out over here. We get an extra Marksman on this far side now as well. We also pumped some intensive training into. Love that. Great. Technically, I guess 3 Marksmen over here now. We got an extra little one sneaked in over on this side. Also, I just got to see what happens with the War Factory here, man. That's all I care about. Is it going to get latched? It gets latched on instantly. No, dude. No, it's going to go down. It's going to go down pretty darn quick. Okay, man. Can we win on this far left side? I don't think things are going to go so hot for us on this left. Even just a level 1 melting point is going to do insane DPS to that War Factory. And it's going to bring it down, what, like, I don't know, 5-6 seconds quicker than usual. It is actually Blue's building that dies first, however, opening up the Rydens on this far left side to the Marksman boys, most of whom are just like max level at this point, or at least on the approach to max level. And the extra Marksman units on this far side also paying dividends already, making this a super close contest right away. Just the 1 melting point left alive at this stage. But look at this Acolyte, dude. The Fangs buying time. No. The 1 level 6 Acolyte takes out all the nerds on account of about 6 or 7 heroic Fangs for Blue, pushing our boy Limbo down to extremely dire straits at this stage. Fort on a mission is out. Dude, look at the amount of spells. It's ridiculous. Oh, don't let this be the final round. Don't do it. I don't want it to be because it's a double lightning storm round. We're not going to get to see anything. It's going to be real sad. Okay. Oh my god. Bro, this is ridiculous. Can I just say, this is the most ridiculous game I've seen. Like, this looks like a private lobby where people have give each other like 25k HP, you know? They just deliberately have a mega long game. But it's actually just real. Actually just real, dude. Okay, seeing as though we're not going to get to see anything over here because of all of the spell effects going off, we will check out this side instead and see how these marksmen are doing. Rank 8, rank 9, rank 9, rank 9. Okay, dude. Apart from the one rank 8 marksman over here, these guys are just absolutely insane. Double foot on a mission coming out. Like, what even is this? Look at how many spells there are. How am I supposed to cast this, dude? It's just colors and shapes and explosions. Actually, is a Michael Bay movie. I think I just described a Michael Bay movie. Okay. Arclight's also rank 9. I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. Yeah, I mean, let's just focus on the one side. I think that is actually the best thing we can do, man. I was considering full screen in this carnage, but we're not going to see a goddamn thing over here. But clouds and flashes. And I can see that by looking outside my window in real life in the UK. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that, man. Alright, man. Gotta get the chaff dead exceptionally fast all up and over here, man. Get the marksmen to latch on these big, giant, and air units, and they do get to do... Look at how quickly, man, they swat those neds out of the sky. Absolutely insane stuff. Marksmen all latched on building just now. Gotta get that dead fast, more just to open up their targeting reticles to more important targets, and look at how quickly they get everything dead on this far left side. Now that the lightning storm has passed, the carnage is all that remains. The husk of the world's last war factory, now extinct, just clogging up the battlefield, but check out the range superiority on the gosh darn marksman. No chaff left alive to protect the neds on the far left side anymore, and with the survival of the Raiden, is that enough to see it out? You've gotta be kidding me! Dude, I'm gonna get so... Dude, I'm still wanting me a life for today, man. I gotta get to the gym, I gotta play some games, man, with the wifey. I got things to do, man. I've been shooting this video for 47 minutes. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no, why is there more lightning storms? What are you talking about? Oh my god, look at the little squiggly tactics coming out as well from the War Factory, man. Just wiggling it back and forth a little bit. Lovely. We're actually almost out of upgrades now for the marksmen. I think they're all rank 9, apart from maybe this guy at the back who's a rank 5. They are all rank 9. I repeat. Absolute insanity. I don't even know why these intensive trainings go anymore. This is so ridiculous, man. I mean, this is just absurd. Okay, well, somehow both players have found a way to spend like 3,000 supply and have their armies look exactly the same after the fact. It's kind of tough to tell when any changes have been made to an army when they're both so big on either side. So once again, we're just going to focus on the absolute god tier marksmen over here. All rank 9 marksmen on this far side. Oh, man, I really wish Blue hadn't gone Electromax so we could have like a crazy surprise assault mode marksman for what's gotta be the final round. Just has to be. 19 rounds of this nonsense. Here we go, man. Here we go. I think we just sold the steel balls over here to buy one upgrade on the Arclight. What the hell, dude? Alright. Let me zoom in just a little, man, away from all of the absolute ridiculousness going on over here on this far side, man. And focus on the giants being swatted out of the sky by these god tier marksman boys as the final chaff goes down. The Fangs are going to run in and start to take care of business a little bit here and just kind of distract the fire a little bit of the marksman, which is what Blue needs to take care of this over here. I'm going to pan the camera slowly over to the far right side. Keep tabs on what's going on over here as well. Ooh, as the last of the Raidens go down on this far left side, but look at the match of the giants on the left here. These Fangs gonna do enough to keep this bloody Raiden alive, and it's just zapping and electromagging the crap out of everybody. And now suddenly we're relying on Limbo's Raidens, like his own, like the Raidens of his own, I guess, to try and see this one out. Building debuffs mercifully not gonna last very long at all, as the Vulcan is gonna get pew-pewed down. Oh, and they do get to latch on the Raiden, dude. That's the clutch right there, man. I thought that they were going to get stuck attacking the Fangs. For just a second, it would be a bit of a Raiden showdown, but wasn't to be. At last, the marksman able to get the job done. Holy crap, dude. I mean, if you win this game, you might as well just uninstall Mechabellum. You know? Because this is just like peak. Like, you're never going to have a better game than this in your life. And frankly, I'm never going to cast another game like this ever again in my life. Because it's been like an hour. Like, what is this, man? This is stupid as hell. Hey, kudos to you guys if you stuck around to the end of this one. You're an absolute Spartan of Mechabellum. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all did enjoy this one. It was an absolute ish show of shenanigans and ridiculousness and max level insane marksman hitting for 60,000 damage per pellet. It was incredible. Do please enjoy the rest of your night. And I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later. Oh my god.